Okay, so this is a super simple tutorial on how to create a Gmail account, specifically for email. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because I created a YouTube channel that was not tied to a specific email. It was tied to an email I use as a general catch-all for all of my channels. So I would say that's more of a personal email account than it is a channel-specific email. Now, when I put out my email address for my channel, I don't want people sending me emails to my personal email account. I want them to be separated. So I'm going to create a secondary email for my YouTube channel and social media stuff only. Now, to do that, you go to gmail.com, which I have done, and you'll just create an account. Now, in some instances, you'll need to put in a phone number for verification purposes when you create a Gmail account. If you don't want to do that, there are plenty of other sources out there that will allow you to be more anonymous, like Proton Mail or maybe even Yahoo or whatever other services are out there. And I can show you how to do a Proton Mail account later on. It's a little bit more complicated than Gmail. I like to use Gmail because anything that I'm going to use for my YouTube channel, I will have access to a Google Drive and everything specific to that particular channel. So let's go ahead and start the process. So we're going to go down here and click Create Account. Yeah, it's going to be for personal use. We're going to do first name Nano, last name Tuts, Nano Tuts, and it says that's already taken. So that's an issue because my channel is Nano Tuts. Now remember, when I did my research, Nano Tuts as a YouTube channel was available. Now I'm finding out that my email address on Gmail is not available. So we'll just go ahead and make this something a little bit different. And it doesn't say that it's available or not, so let's see here. Maybe it is. So we'll do NanoTuts YT for YouTube. And we'll just come up with a password here. Give me 1 second. Make sure your password is a strong password, and we'll go ahead and click next and see what happens here. So it is asking for a phone number. It is saying that it is optional now, which is interesting because before that was not an option. It would make you put in a phone number. I would use secondary or fake information if you're not really going to be invested in this. Just remember that if you put in fake information and you lose your password, there's no way to recover your information. So be careful. I do like to put in a email address as a recovery, and I use a spam email address like a catch-all so that I don't get this mixed in with my personal stuff. And I'll go into details on how to create a junk or catch-all email address a little bit later on. All right, so we're going to go ahead and go agree. Okay. So as you can see, we've created our email address. It was that simple. Now remember, this is an email address. It does not have to be tied to a YouTube channel or anything. I just happen to be setting one up for my YouTube channel. This is how you'd create a Gmail account for any purpose, for any reason. So I hope you learned something. On to the next.